Welcome back with your business news today. We join Chris McCusker over at 680. We were just chatting over the break, Chris, that you're not really a morning person. Good morning.
No, but, what are you going to do?
Is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
You get the coffee and you just round it up and you just get it done.
Exactly.
You got
it.
You got it. You're matching your 680 backdrop, by the way, with the green. Looking good.
I sort of shop now with that in mind.
Do you honestly?
Lie. Well, you don't want colors that totally clash with the green, right? Because it's behind me, so.
Okay, well, you look great. We are following what's happening with Fiat Chrysler and the union, of course.
Yeah, so basically what we've got here, Mel, is 2 down, 1 to go. We heard that Fiat Chrysler and Unifor have reached a tentative agreement, and we heard that this deal came with less than 10 minutes to go before the deadline. This, of course, comes after the deal was struck with Ford Motors last month, and that deal was described as historic and a home run. Now, the union did not want to release any details. They are going to hold a press conference at 10 o'clock this morning, but usually we don't get a lot of information on the deal until after it's ratified. We might get some details on when that ratification will be held. And General Motors now next on the list, although these two deals are sort of intended to serve as a template. So presumably there was about 2 weeks of bargaining with Fiat Chrysler. So presumably General Motors, now that 2 of 3 deals are done, should be fairly easy. Fingers crossed.
Should be. Okay. Famous last words. Chris, we're looking at retail reporting. Aritzia, do you shop at Aritzia at all?
Occasionally, yes.
Okay, me too. Here and there, but maybe that's the problem. We are here and there shoppers.
Well, and I mean, the reality is for a lot of retailers, it's going to be a really tough year no matter how you slice it. So not entirely surprising to hear that Aritzia is reporting a quarterly loss in its most recent fiscal quarter. The chain has reopened all stores that it closed after the pandemic-related lockdowns back in March, but the ongoing related issues are blamed for lower revenue and a net loss in its most recent fiscal quarter. Now, this is a Vancouver-based company. It saw a net loss of $900,000 on revenue of $200 million. It did beat analysts' expectations, and some of the losses, Mel, offset by a spike. Can you guess? In online shopping.
Yeah.
Of course, which jumped 82% compared to the same period last year. Now, the company says that it saw some enthusiasm in its second quarter. It was able to keep its employees on, but it's still somewhat cautious going forward for very obvious reasons. We have seen an uptick in COVID cases in parts of Canada. So you just don't know where we go from here.
Right, and those visuals I was looking at looked like an Aritzia factory sale or something. That didn't look like the typical Aritzia retail spaces.
Well, everybody likes a sale, right?
Oh, absolutely. Finally, okay, explain this to me. Dexter set to return next year. Wait, I don't want a spoiler alert though for anyone who's a Dexter fan. Is that possible with some things?
Okay, I don't watch the show.
Okay.
So I'm not worried
possible
about the spoilers.
All right.
But this is going to be a limited run, and Michael C. Hall, who played the lead character, is slated to come back. So
how are they going to do this?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Now, the show is produced by Showtime, which is owned by CBS. It's set to go into production early next year with a tentative premiere date of next fall. So that's pretty quick, but let's face it, a lot of us are watching TV nowadays. This series follows Dexter Morgan, who is a blood spatter expert for the Miami Police Department, who moonlights as a serial killer.
Yeah, you know what? I watched all the seasons, and it's a really good show. And just the way it ended, I thought that was it.
Oh, interesting.
I thought that would maybe be it, but okay, you got me.
Well,
you hooked me in. I'm there.
And what I read this morning, it said that they were looking for a way that they could do it, and they found a way. So
okay.
There you go.
And there it is. In those visuals, you saw Dexter doing a little bit of shaving. I don't know if you caught our story a little bit earlier. We're talking to Devo Brown about his beard and if he should yay or nay with it. Someone actually messaged him and said, hey, maybe you should shave it. Devo says not so much. Natasha likes him with the beard. I think he could go either way. So we dug up a picture of Devo, a little bit more clean shaven. There you go. Can you see that, Chris?
Yeah.
Now, question for you. Devo Brown with the beard or Devo Brown in the clear? Which one?
See, the picture I'm looking at, that beard is acceptable. It's when it gets really long and kind of
Wow, thanks, Chris.
scraggly that
Thanks, Chris. I'm right here, Chris.
Oh, you can
Right
hear
here.
me.
Yeah,
Oh, I
oh,
didn't
yeah.
know you were listening. Sorry.
So
Thanks.
are you saying his beard is that scraggly right now, or where are we at?
No, that is
Okay.
not scraggly,
Okay.
but it needs to be, well maintained, shall we say.
Okay, so I think
That would be my input.
she's trying to be very polite, saying I think she thinks you should shave it. Thanks, Chris.
Okay. See you later.
Bye. Diva Brown.